Welcome back to Painscreek Killings. You joined me here today with a new setup for the camera because I feel like this is a much better angle, and also I'm tired of cleaning just that part of my room so that it looks fine on camera. So today, let's see. I think it's important. I think it's fair that I should acknowledge that I got a little bit scared last episode. And so I think that we're gonna just take it nice and chill today. But as such, I think it's due that we do go back to the hospital and the church eventually, because I'm sure I missed things in both of those places, and something just had me a little bit on edge, which in turn made me less determined to thoroughly explore those new locations. So today we're gonna be turning over every rock, even the ones that look especially promising that they'll yield scary results. And there's no better way to start doing that by heading back to the town square for where we believe we're going to find, where we know there's going to be a car. We got a Slim Jim from the church, and I didn't even know that that was a thing, honestly. Slim Jim, also known as a lockout tool. There you go. So we saw that newspaper clipping in the hospital. It makes it pretty damn clear that we are going to be using this bad boy to bust open this unattended car. Now, I already shared my thoughts on this last episode, but I am pretty damn sure that this here is Stephen Moss's car. Unlocked. Oh my god. Dude, there's bloody handprints on the dashboard. Are you serious? Sorry, I just this is like my fear response now. I have to do impulsive 360s at all moments. Okay, let's go ahead and check the ID. Stephen Moss. I told you. Okay. That's not good. That's really not good if the last person to have investigated the shit that we're looking into, if he just left all of his belongings in a car unattended. Please tell me he kept a gun in the glove box. We'll never know, because it's locked. So. His ID. Did we actually learn anything from this? He was a private investigator from New York. Date of birth, 47. He's an older fellow. What is that, 50s? 50s about? Damn. Looks like a pretty shrewd guy. Alright, let's find out what's going on in his leather bag. Look at that. Hang on, where's my mystery solving notebook? Excuse me one moment. Stephen Moss knows what's good. He's got that leather-bound glory too. Alright, let's crack it open and see what happened to the man. 3/26/1997. 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Oh shit. That's a long time for this car to just be sitting here. The investigation progress is slow. I've tried to reach people, but many of them have left Painscreek, and those who still remain are starting to move out. I found some evidence showing that things aren't what they seem. The media did not have it right. I need to interview some people who worked at the mansion. I've been too wary and haven't reached out yet. Matthew seems to be Scott's legal parent. Still won't talk to him yet. I'll have to visit St. Patrick's Orphanage tomorrow. It's a day's drive from here. I know Scott found something there. There's something not quite right with all this. What? Scott found something at the orphanage? It's far away. What do you mean Scott found something? Vivian married Charles in 1971. After the marriage, she became vice president of the Roberts Mining Company. It went into a slump after the mining accident in 73, we learned about that, but her resilience to not give up led her rebuilding the company from the ground up. She supported local businesses, such as the Painscreek Community Hospital, to revitalize the small village. Looks like she was publicly very active. Too active, ? What does that mean? She was taken to the Painscreek Hospital for an emergency operation in 1974. Trisha Roberts was born just before that. Oh, wait. Emergency operation just after giving birth. What could that be? Vivian was hospitalized for a few months. She was reliant on Dr. Henry Johnson during that period. Okay, so she knew Dr. Johnson well. Maybe too well. Maybe we have a bit of a revenge arc going where she had her own affair to get back at Robert. Oh, wow. Is that the end of the diary? Detective Fluffers is on the scene now. That's a little alarming, but hey. We got a single note to go into a room that was previously locked, and now we have a combination. Now, of course, the question comes, what was in the security room that caused Mr. Stephen Moss to stop writing? Buddy, please. That's my coffee, and I'm trying to read the note. 025241. Come on. Come on. Come on, that's it. I gotta be able to reach the keyboard, buddy. Shit. Stay away from my coffee. That. Okay. Okay. This is acceptable. The audio might be a little skewed to the right this time, but I think it'll be okay. Say hi to everybody. Oh my god, I thought that was a person up there. Duh. Okay, let's see what else is in his car. To private investigator, stop rubbing your face on the mic. To private investigator Steve Moss, I came across your name through a close friend of mine. She highly recommend. Oh, sorry, I cheated. I read ahead and it's from Anonymous. I was curious who this is from. She highly recommended you, saying you are a person of integrity and a very reliable investigator. So I would like for you to investigate the case which happened in 1995 in a town called Painscreek, the murder of Vivian Roberts. I was there when it happened. The body had been placed in front of the mansion gates for everyone to see. Whoa, that was, that detail was kind of buried in the police report, or the journalism. It sounded like she was just at the front door of her house. Stop rubbing your face on everything, man. You can rub your face on me if you need. A few days later, Scott Brooks was apprehended as a suspect. However, there wasn't enough evidence, and he was soon released. This audio is gonna be shit. I'm so sorry. Let's see. However, there wasn't enough evidence. He was soon released. 18 months later, the police filed Vivian's case as unsolved. I've tried to forget everything, but I just can't. I simply want to know the truth. I have enclosed a copy of the threat letter that Vivian received the day she died. I hope it helps. Hang on, threat letter? That is a big detail that I don't even think the press knew about. For safety purposes, I would like to remain anonymous at this time. I will give you the first payment in good faith that you will agree to my offer. When the case is solved, I will pass you the rest of the payment. Sincerely, Anonymous. And then a threat letter. I know what you did. Meet me by the well at midnight. You know which one. Come alone. Ooh. Well, there we have it. Vivian had done something. This was a motivated crime. We don't know what it was. It could be pertaining to the mining accident. It could be pertaining to the death of Dr. Roberts. But the one thing that connects these two individuals for certain is a well, and they both are familiar with it. Okay, here's the big question. Is the key in here? Who is this? Who is this? And why did the detective write something so foreboding on it? The secret lies with her. No, for real, who is this woman? Can I take a picture of her? What's the camera button? Okay, there we go, I can. We're gonna keep that. I keep on forgetting to use the camera. You guys can yell at me in the comments for that, because I do want to use the camera more. Yes, please, go somewhere else. Thank you for your help, Mr. F. You're always an inspiration. Seriously though, is there no key in here? Oh, I'm in the car now. Let's get out of here. Oh, really? I was really hoping we'd find the key to his room in there, because I'll bet there's some creepy shit going on in that room. Alright, well, we did get a lead. All the more reason for me to blow off going back to the hospital. Let's go back to the mansion now. What was it? 025241? Get into the security room? Something like that. I wonder if that image was of, Trisha Roberts. She's really the main young lady that we know of in this story. Also, is there any mention of a well anywhere? I keep thinking that, but I don't think I've heard mention of a well or seen a well. Is there anything over here? One thing that I've kind of learned is that's a little bit of a cheat to this game is that a door is completely inaccessible unless it says unlock when you hover over the door handle. I'm pretty sure doors will only say unlock if you can eventually open them. So, that's something I've been looking for now whenever I pass by a door. Also, tell me in the comments if that's completely wrong and I'm just making shit up. You guys have also been very good in the comments about not spoiling things for me, so I greatly appreciate that. Hints are always appreciated, because I'm going to say it, this is probably like episode 4 now or something, and I am astonished that I have gotten this far without needing a single hint. The game flows incredibly well, but I am only human, and I'm bound to make mistakes and overlook things, so when the time comes that I do get stumped, I would greatly appreciate a subtle hint. Just a push in the right direction is all I need. Okay, don't I have a map of the mansion? It's not on the second floor, is it? Oh, no, it is on the second floor. In fact, it's right at the top of the stairs. Yeah. Alright. What's in here? A gun, I hope? Discord and I were talking about how we would... Oh, wow. Lots of keys. Tea room. Nanny room. And Trisha's room. Ooh, we're going to get to finally learn some things about Trisha. Discord and I were talking about how you would not find us dead in Painscreek without a gun, unless we had been murdered, since, you know, so many people here had already been murdered. Yeah, this is a scary place. Bernard Hopkins. Looks like his employment shit. There's his address. 31 Silver Lake Boulevard. He lived in town. Staff and house management. Oh, we've got things for everyone in here. Derek Tyler, he also lived in town. Damn, he kind of looks like he belongs in a Twilight movie. He was the chauffeur. Driving in car maintenance, 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. Wanda Tyler, housemaid. Wow, she does not look very old. And she was said to be pretty old. Housemaid, 43 Silver Lake. Yeah, that checks out. Currently hospitalized. She will resume her work when discharged. Yeah, I'm not sure she'll be discharged. Hate to tell you. Andrew Reed. Yikes. That does look like Andrew Reed from what we've read of him. Hardworking and trusted by Vivian Roberts. Sounds like they didn't know about his history. Maintains the Robert Mansion. Regular employee. 7 Black Pine Road. Yeah, that's his house. Dorothy Patterson. No, Dorothy was the one who'd worked there for a long time. Longest hired employee at the Roberts family. Nanny, childcare, and housework. Okay, I'm going to just concoct an idea while it's in my head. There's some sort of a link going on between Vivian Roberts and Dr. Johnson, who was found dead at the bottom of a lake in his car. And I have half a mind to think it has something to do with Wanda Tyler going from the Robert estate, or what is it? Yeah, the Roberts estate, to the hospital and interacting with this Dr. Johnson. I think something might have been revealed in that transfer that was not supposed to be unearthed ever. Longest hired employee, date hired 1962. Yeah, that's a good long time. Yeah, regular employee, nanny. Man, I'll be honest, being a nanny sounds like one of the best jobs you can have. It just sounds like if you like working with kids and you're good at working with kids. Like, I think I'm good at those two things. I would so be a nanny. But, you know, first you need to find someone to hire you who looks like... First you need to find someone who would hire you to watch their kids. So, I don't know. I've been a camp counselor before. Working with kids can be fun. Mary Martinez is filed here. 73. Housemaid. Previously worked at Moon Cafe. How interesting. And there's no photo on file for her. Okay, I think the biggest takeaway from that was probably that Mary used to work at Moon Cafe. We might be able to find some things about her. Oh, no way! Is there a security system here? Can I watch tapes or no? Oh, please. How about this? Is this the arsenal? Come on. Fine. Security desk logbook. March 18th, 1994. Someone ran through the garden last night. Man about 5'5", wearing his hooded sweater, climbed the fence wall into the garden, proceeded into the backyard, and jumped over the back wall. A new stack of VHS tapes arrived. Please use the new tapes instead of recording over existing ones. Came across a note by Magdalene Roberts stuck between one of the old logbooks. Was Magdalene still alive in 94? I guess so. She was like the matriarch. It was requesting the search of a missing security tape dated June 28th, 1975. It seems the tape was never found. Ooh, that's ominous. 1994, we have a new security guard coming in. His name is Samuel Green. Tom Parker will be his mentor to get him up to speed. I don't think I've ever heard of Tom Parker or Samuel Green. Andrew came to the mansion at around 11 p.m. He was very drunk. Scott was called. He arrived around 11:15 and brought Andrew home. Why did Andrew come to the mansion at 11 p.m. drunk? Could just be one of his episodes. Today marks Tom Parker's 20th year since he started to work at the mansion. He will be retiring from his position next month to take care of his ailing wife. We need to keep on looking for the name Patterson, too. I keep on forgetting that, but I don't think we've seen it. Patterson is the lady who has the key to the photography lab. We learned that in, like, the first episode and still haven't heard about her. 1994, there's a strange tale going around Painscreek recently. Stephanie, a 6-year-old girl, got lost during Halloween. Apparently, she followed some fireflies in the woods and could not get back home. Her parents called the sheriff. They conducted a search but could not find her. 2 hours later, Stephanie got home safe and sound. When asked how she found her way back, Stephanie said a young lady found her crying and brought her back. She didn't know the lady's name, but remembered her being pretty and having long black hair. Excuse me. Could we... No, that's not the button I wanted to click. Could we see That's still not what I wanted to click. How do I look at my previous photos? I don't... That sounds a lot like The Secret Lies with Her. She was wearing a black dress, similar to what the mansion's maid wears at work. The strange thing is that when I asked around, all the maids said that they were working that evening. Thinking. One of the maids could be lying, or someone could have an alternate maid's outfit. Not sure what they'd be doing with the maid's outfit if they're not actually being a maid. How do I look through our pictures? Because I just took way more than I needed to. Other? No. Just... Okay, my point is I think that Mary Martinez might be the lady that we saw in the picture. The new maid. She sounds important. Fax machine? Nothing on that. Well, set everything in here, because now we got a whole bunch of rooms to go look at. I think I'm going to start off with the tea room, because Miss Vivian Roberts appeared to have taken her tea very, very seriously. And I respect that. There we go. Key room, tea room. Close that behind me. Okay. A single fork. What the... Okay, I think the drawer just pushed me out of the way, and I got scared. Nothing of particular interest going on in here. Vivian made a big point to never be disturbed when she was in the tea room, which made me think that she was actually, like, I don't know, doing amphetamines or something. Oh, we got another key and a book. A key with an exquisite design. Uh-huh. Certainly looks very old. Vivian Roberts' diary. Vivian Roberts' diary! Ooh! This is what we've been waiting for. Oh my god, and it goes all the way back to 1972. This could take a minute. Charles is running for election. I talked to Wilson and Edwards, and they have both agreed to support us. I don't think they are doing this solely to gain benefits. Rather, they believe in Charles. Their support will help boost morale for our party. On June 30th, 1972, it's our anniversary today. Charles invited me to my favorite restaurant. It was a complete surprise, and I was so happy. I thought he might have forgotten. After dinner, we spent the rest of the evening walking along the beach. We talked as if we were teenagers in love. Hello, is there a beach nearby Painscreek? This did not strike me as a town near the ocean. I couldn't remember the last time I felt this carefree. Oh wow, there's only 4 pages. This is all 1972. Magdalene is coming. What should I do? She's always asking when we'll be having kids. I don't think I'm ready yet. Not when I'm still recovering from the miscarriage. Oh. Oh, we did not hear about that previously. That deserves to be written down. That really deserves to be written down. Vivian miscarriage. Pre-1972. Okay, that has a lot of implications, assuming that Dr. Johnson or one of his colleagues could have been presiding over that. Friday, October 13th, 1972. Edwards called today and tried to push me in favor of a business agreement that we discussed months ago. I rejected his request since it will breach the trust agreement between our companies. Integrity? Okay. I didn't expect him to threaten me by backing out from supporting Charles. If that'll happen, so be it. I would rather lose his support than to make deals with people with no integrity. Let's see how long that lasts for Miss Vivian Roberts. Something gives me the feeling that she may have made some shady dealings sometime after 1972. Oh, check it out, a fancy roll-top desk. I am being beamed right back to Shadow Ranch right now. Nelson and Brown investigation, 206 Fillmore Road. RE, investigation on Painscreek Community Hospital donation funds. Ooh. Dear Mrs. Vivian Roberts, our latest investigation shows that Dr. Henry Johnson has been embezzling funds from the Roberts Relief Foundation. We got some scandal. That is a reason to put a man at the bottom of a lake. He's sending a portioned amount to an offshore private account under the name Jefferson Investments, LLC. Every 5th of the month, an exact amount of $9,990 is being transferred, supposedly for the payment of medical supplies and equipment. However, neither the equipment nor the medical supplies could be accounted for. This has been going on for the past 16 months, and as of now, the total amount of embezzlement nears around $160,000. Sincerely, Roland Brown. So, looks like our anonymous source is not the only one in this town who is fond of private investigators. Vivian hired one herself. So she must have had some misgivings about Dr. Johnson to go ahead and do that. Sorry, I feel like a compulsive need to just constantly be looking into the woods. You know why. Ooh. The drawer is locked. Might it be the exquisite key that we found? No, it's not actually. Yeah, okay, I don't think I have the key to this drawer. But the drawer does clearly say unlock, which means there will be a key for it eventually, I believe. Oh. What is this? There's a bunch of hate mail stored in here. Oh yeah, we heard about this specifically. How does it feel to ruin the lives of many? Costed me my job, you heartless witch. You don't deserve to live. That's going in my cringe compilation. We got another key out of this room with no idea what it's for. Pog. And I don't know. There might be nothing else, just more Renaissance art. Don't be someone out here. I have really let this game get to me. What's next? We should go check out Trisha's room. It looks like it's this way. Trisha right now remains a wild card. She was having something going on with Scott Brooks and was very secretive about it. And we don't know for sure the extent of her involvement. Oh, good. No occult activity. I was kind of expecting to be something behind the door. A bird cage. I had not known of a bird. Hey. A dresser drawer with a lock on it. Could this be the cause for the exquisite key? Okay, no. It'd be kind of fucked up if the mom had a key to her daughter's drawer. Trisha requested that all her books be brought to her room in the hospital. Fine, we'll go back to the hospital. It's a matter of time, I know. My god, everything in this room is locked. Is this what the exquisite key goes to? No, it's a music box, though. At least I think it is. Here we go. We got something. Looks like a cabin key. Aw, that's actually so pretty. Well, we found the way into the cabin. We just gotta figure out where the cabin is now. My diary. 1988 we begin. Wow, she must have been young. Scott's a strange kid. Very quiet. I don't think it's right for the other boys to bully him and call him names. I wonder why Scott's parents didn't want him. Ouch. January 6th, 1989. I don't like after-school programs, especially ballet. It's difficult and boring, and I hate proper etiquette. What's wrong with being myself? I don't need to be like Mom. All right. Okay, instantly we're seeing some resentment that she doesn't want to be like her parents, but Scott does. Ooh, we got another combination. I haven't seen Dad for a while. I wonder when he'll be back. Every time I enter the study room, I can smell his tobacco smell. It's the perfect reminder when he's gone for so long, I miss Dad. Mom's always working. She's so busy with other people that she has no time for me. Sometimes I wonder if Mom loves me. Maybe I should call Dorothy Mother instead. Youch. And then we have the security room code. Let's go. Oh, no, not security room. The study room, which I think is that cool room with the giant globe in it, and we could see the map on the floor. Study room is 44871. Excuse me? Is that how shadows are supposed to work? Should there be a shadow of... Oh, God. It was the railing. Okay. My bad. Could it be this door? Oh, it is. What's this room? Who stayed in here? Maybe that's another diary? Always is. Oh, this is Dorothy's room, isn't it? Or maybe Wanda's. 72. There's a newly hired maid named Sophia. I think Matthew recommended her, saying that she's his cousin. She's very pretty, has very good manners, quick learner too, and does whatever she's told to. She's very eager, asking a lot on what she should do, how she should act when Charles and Vivian are present, and how to be perfect at her job. I like her already. The guys delivering food to the mansion were gawking at Sophia as if they'd never seen a pretty girl before. I had to ask Sophia to go back to the house, otherwise someone might have had funny ideas. Her uniform needs a little more cover. Youch. Matthew sometimes comes over and checks to see if Sophia is doing okay. I tell him he's worrying too much, that Sophia is loved by all. Matthew seems pleased every time I say this. If I didn't know better, I'd think that Matthew liked her. Excuse me, did you say that Matthew is... Yeah, her cousin? Is this Father Matthew? Is he the priest? September 24th, 1973. It rained heavily today. Sophia and I were having our tea break when she asked me, what does it feel like to be loved? I said, well, it's like the feeling you get when you are with your parents. She was quiet for a moment and replied, it's hard for me to imagine because I don't have parents. I didn't know what to say to her at that, but after the break was over, I decided to make effort to care for her more. Sophia is another orphan that... Hang on. But the dates in this are important. This is 1973. Hang on. Is this... Did Father Matthew have another orphan that he adopted before Scott? Is this the same Matthew we're talking about? Because that's pretty suspicious. How come we've never heard about her since... January 31, 1996. Dear Charles, I have worked here for more than 20 years, and I'm so glad that I was able to spend time here with everyone. I greatly appreciate the opportunities you gave me and the time I spent with Trisha. Trisha was everything to me, and she loved me. She smiled whenever I called her. I wish I could have given her more. Despite what has happened here in Painscreek, there are moments of pure joy that we've all... Oh, I just realized that this takes place after the murders. There are moments of pure joy that we've all shared together. I will hold on to these memories. I'm sorry that I'm leaving and won't be able to serve you anymore. Thank you for everything. Please take care of yourself. Sincerely, Dorothy. So, to our knowledge, Charles Roberts is still alive then. Picture frame. Photo of Dorothy and Trisha years ago. Okay, I can see how Trisha would see her as kind of like a pseudo-mother figure. Another diary? Oh, whose diary is this? Because 2 diaries in one room, that doesn't compute. 1994. I can't believe that Andrew tried to off himself again. Thank God for Scott. I cannot imagine what would have happened if Scott wasn't there to save him. Andrew was never like this when Laura and Daniel were here. There we go, Laura, his wife. Even as his wife, I doubt Laura has any idea why Andrew turned out this way. I can't blame her for leaving him and taking their son. I wonder if they've contacted each other since then. October 10th, 1994. I visited Andrew at the hospital today. He seemed different. He looked calm, as if he had somehow managed to find peace within himself. The attending nurse said Scott has been here almost every day, taking care of him and being with him. Andrew has been talking a lot with Scott. Andrew told me he's ready to see Laura and Daniel again. I'm glad to hear that. I should call Laura and tell her the good news. February 13th, 1995. Scott came to fix my leaking sink today. He did a wonderful job. I offered him tea and we talked quite a bit. Mostly about Charles and Vivian. I showed him my old photo album. To my surprise, Scott became very quiet. He asked me if he could borrow one of the photographs. I don't see why not. He thanked me and left in a hurry. Oh, I should call Laura and tell her about Andrew's situation. What? Showed him my old photo album. To my surprise, Scott became very quiet. Asked me if he could borrow one of the photographs. I don't see why not. He thanked me and left in a hurry. That's important. That's really important. January 19, 1995. June 19th, 1995. It's ironic that Andrew died shortly after being saved. I met Laura and Daniel at Andrew's funeral today. Diana reminded me of Andrew. I can't believe he's already 15 years old. Last I saw him, he was only 7. Laura said Andrew had begun sending them money these last few years. She had been considering to return to Painscreek so they could be together again. If only I could have called Laura before the fire accident. I feel sorry for them. Fire accident. Okay. Accident is different from suicide, which is what we had previously anticipated it being. Yep, still nothing important in the bathroom. Alright, let's go see the study room. Okay. Notes say 44871. Alright. This is probably about the last room in the house we haven't been in yet. Okay. A lot to look at in here. Fine smoke since 1934. Yeah, let's get a snapshot of that. Scar lighter. Here we got some stuff. Some chess pieces. Ooh. This appears to be a puzzle. Yeah, we're going to be taking a lot more pictures now. How do I put it down? F. And this one? The pawn is a 2. A lot of stuff in here. Vivian Roberts' medical report. Dear Charles Roberts, Vivian's situation is currently stabilizing. She's accepted the fact that she cannot conceive anymore. Ooh, that's not very pleasant. So Trisha was their only child. However, she needs time to fully recover, and a 6-month rehabilitation is necessary. Your presence at the hospital has been noted to upset her. This only helps prolong her recovery. I am suggesting that you try and refrain from visiting your wife until she's in a better state to receive you. Your mother's desire for a boy to be an heir to your family has caused tremendous strain on her. Youch, that is some fucking medieval shit, Magdalene. Please consider addressing this issue with your mother. Painscreek Community Hospital regards a patient recovery as the highest priority. Our staff will do their very best to help Vivian. I apologize for any inconvenience this may cause you. Henry Johnson, August 16th, 1974. Okay, so she... What's the word for that? Go back to the game. He's got a combination lock on that. Illustrated Medical and Health Encyclopedia. Oh, I took that with me. Can I look at that in my inventory? Book used to unlock a puzzle. There's something written on the back. Hello? There sure is. But I can't manipulate the angle correctly. 4 right, 6 left, 3 right. Okay. That sounds like it'd be how you open up an old combination lock, like on a locker. Do we have anything like that in this room? I mean, maybe it's in connection with the 2 pawns that we saw. I was thinking the pawns could be helpful for opening this up. Wait, hang on. Aha! King, queen, bishop, king? Wait, what? But that was a pawn we saw in here, wasn't it? Let me take a closer look at that. This is a pawn. 2. Is there something I don't know about chess? Is there like another name for that? Oh, knight. Knight is what it was. So king, queen, bishop, knight. So I guess that means the pawn was inconsequential. Oh, there's that map we saw earlier. Now, does this say anything that's, like, alarming? Wine cellar, family room, library, study room, patio, master bedroom. I don't think we've gotten in there. Gallery room. Is this implying that there's a big room nearby the gallery? I don't know. You know I'd be always looking outside, completely paranoid. Let's see what that exquisite key unlocks. It's gotta be something in the mansion. Maybe the wine cellar. Oh, no unlock. Guess we don't have to go in there ever. So this here is the master bedroom. Use. Oh, it was a key to the master bedroom. How about that? This place could use a light switch. Much better. Actually, no, that's somehow creepier. I spy a key. Okay. Alright, we fucking got it. Shit. Oh my god, stay calm. It's happening. It's happening. Alright, we got key room 201 at the inn. Oh, see, now I feel even worse because I feel like that was the scripted event that's going to cause something freaky to happen now. A blue hat? Why is this important? They don't just let you pick up anything in this game. Key to a music box. Shit, we're going back to Trisha's room now. Poochie. Okay, I see. Diary. Is this Charles? Everyone has a diary. No, it's not Charles. He's mentioned it here. Monday, January 2nd, 1994. Andrew came and told me he didn't need an assistant. He said Scott is too inexperienced and is a burden to him. What he hasn't realized is that the garden has not been maintained well over the past few months, that his drunk behavior is irritating, and that Scott is actually doing more work than he is. Scott is a fast learner. He should be up to speed in no time. Charles was the one who insisted on hiring him anyways. Charles likes the boy. They've been hunting together quite a number of times, and Charles always seems happy with his company. I just don't understand his love for hunting. He sometimes spends more time in his hunting cabin than he does at home. Hey, shut the hell up. Hunting's cool. Tuesday, January 3rd, 1994. I was shocked to learn that Scott has been asking around about Sophia. How did he know about Sophia? Wait, what? Sophia? Oh no. Oh no. I'm afraid I was onto something. Scott, who is Father Brooks's adopted son, has been asking around about Sophia, who we now believe to be Father Matthew's previous adopted something. He claimed that she was his cousin, but she later went on to say she didn't have any parents, which didn't exactly rub me the right way. And now whoever wrote this is angry that Scott has found out about Sophia. Who could have told him? It must be Andrew, that drunk. I told him Sophia is gone. Those hallucinations of his is getting worse. Wait, what? Those hallucinations is getting worse. He needs to see Henry and get more pills. Why am I getting the idea now that Andrew Reed wasn't crazy, and that instead they were trying to sedate him from talking about things he shouldn't be? I'll need to have Bernard keep an eye on Scott from now on. I'll try and see who he talks to, who he asks. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh no. Whose diary is this? Friday, April 8th, 1994. I called Oliver and asked if he could be the main photographer for the Easter egg fundraising event. When he asked what the funds will be used for, I told him it will be used to raise awareness of Painscreek, to promote our town's tourism. After listening, he agreed to help. When asked how much he would charge, he simply said it would be free. I was surprised. I appreciate his contribution for the town. Tuesday, April 12th, 1994. The deal with the Howard Medical came through, just as I anticipated. Instead of being happy, I feel empty. Am I getting numb from work, or is that I don't care anymore? This is probably Vivian's writing again. Our dinner tonight was quiet. Charles didn't eat much. He asked me about my day, but I didn't want to talk about it. As a matter of fact, I don't want to talk to him much these days. Trisha was silent as well. She's distancing herself from me. I can feel it. She used to confide in me about everything. Now we hardly talk. Is stopping her from seeing Scott wrong. What is Scott getting closer to? What connection does Vivian Roberts have with some Sophia girl that they hired who was also under Father Matthew's wing? Wednesday, July 6th, 1994. I don't want Trisha to be near Scott anymore. Of all the men in this world, why would Trisha pick him? This is unacceptable. This is spooky. I do not like this. This is some serious, suspicious activity. I gotta just stop looking into the woods, okay? Dude, this is like asking for trouble. Okay, this door can't be unlocked. We're gonna go ahead and check out the music box now. And, then I think I'm probably gonna have to go to school. But, you know, when that's all said and done, we're going back to the inn and we're opening up room 201. Because I am expecting to find some interesting things in that room, seeing as it was the location of the previous investigator. Wait, is this what an actual wind-up key would unlock? No, I wouldn't think so. Alright, fuck it. I'm too curious. I can't just call it there. We're going to the inn right now. I gotta know what's going on with that shit. It's because it's gonna... The anticipation will just kill me.